Hey babes, hello, hello, hello. So I just did a tarot reading with the Ovilus, and you guys are amazing. My babes are absolutely amazing. In the comments section, there were so many things that I want to touch on in the comments, right? Let me just get comfy. So, the first thing, let me think, hold on, I got you, was we've gotten in the ITC machine before, the spirit box, about her sinking a weapon, as well as we got two knives, two, not one. That was a few months ago. And you guys caught something about the woods, right? And somebody, a couple people actually said something about, I wonder if there's something buried in the woods, right? Not just the knife being sunk. Well, guess what Spirit was telling me? As soon as I read that, it was like I was just overloaded with information. And what I think, and it brings me back, hold on, to this comment. So I'm going to show you another comment before I tell you what I think. Okay, so my babes said someone who I won't name claims that Jip didn't have enough upper body strength to inflict those wounds. But anybody with sense knows that with enough rage in your heart and adrenaline in your system, yes, she could do this, in my opinion. Well, absolutely. First off, because Dee Dee was sick, right? Dee Dee was not feeling good. And we know that. And Dee Dee was the only one with a hospital bracelet on. Okay. And then I said, and something heavy enough to split her nose the way it was, right? And then somebody else says, why it was Natasha Cooper. I'm not afraid to say it. I don't know who that is and I don't care to know. And I don't believe that for a second. It was pure rage. And with that, I believe anyone could do anything. Yeah. She also said her nose wasn't broken, and whoever said that didn't know what or don't know what they were talking about. My question is, why was her nose slashed, and is why is there blood? So my thing is, there was something heavy, something small but heavy, enough to hold in one hand. And if Dee Dee had her back turned, or her back was towards Gypsy, and she was turning around, and she got hit and smashed with something pretty freaking heavy, right? Like a ceramic, right? In the face. It would have definitely split her nose, right? What would have happened when she got hit in the nose? Her arms would have went up, right? And she would have fell backwards, right? Right. So check this out. I can't show you the pictures because I don't want to get flagged, but I've shown you the pictures and you can go see for yourself in my community tab. Just scroll down to where you see it says Happy Birthday Gypsy. Press that link, and it will take you right to that picture that I'm talking about. I can't get it out of my head. It is emblazoned in my brain. So Dee Dee has big gash right on her nose. Like she has like two or three of them on the top of her nose, and her nostril is hanging. Okay, now that's not from being dead with her face down, because all her other body parts would have been doing the same thing. Okay, her lips would have been falling off, and they weren't. So my thing is, I can prove, and I've said this before, that she was hit in her face first. She fell back and she was left there in that position for a while. Why? Because there is spray trajectory, right, on the under part of her arm. Okay, and it's dried there. It's a little literal spray on the bottom of the arm, as if her arm was up above her head. Okay, it dried there because they had her laying there for a while, right? And then when she was placed on the blankets, right, it stayed there. Why? Because it was dry. There was no matching pattern of the blood under her arm and on the sheets. It wasn't there. It was clean, which tells me it's been dried before she was placed on her stomach. Do you understand what I don't know how to break it down any more clearer. Maybe if I do a reenactment, but put your arms above your head, right? Think of from your right side, getting hit on your right side, your face would turn left, and the blood would go where? Smack dab on the bottom of your arm, by your armpit, down there. It would spray it, right? It could only be possible that happened because it was under her. The spray was under her. If she's laying on her stomach, spray cannot go under her. Do you understand? So my thoughts about what's buried in those woods is whatever she got hit in the face with, because it wasn't the knife. There's some type of ceramic, a heavy one. That's what Spirit's showing me. There's some type of ceramic that is buried behind her house somewhere. And then there's knives, or a knife, and probably some clothing in that water. Now, I do remember Nick saying, because I'm still not finished with Nick's interrogation, I still have an hour of spiritually reading that, so that could take like 4 hours. But, he says that she took all her things, like pictures and things like that, and threw them out. When did she throw them out? When did she throw them out? When did she leave and get this garbage? There was no mention of taking garbage out. Did they take the garbage somewhere first? Did they put it outside of the house? Because I saw the garbage bin and there was a bloody glove, but it didn't show like pictures and stuff. So where is all that? Where's all that garbage? Okay, so I'm about to do the spirit box reading right now, and I'm going to ask all of this. So here we go.